Wilson Morales, Black Film and TV. Hello, Amy. How are you?
I am good. How are you, Wilson?
Good. You've done a number of series left and right, but when you do a series like this, where it's actually a new character, do you still have to go back and do research in terms of this series, knowing it's a part of a franchise?
Yeah, I had to do a lot of research because I actually was not familiar with the MCU. I didn't even know the first time I heard somebody get really excited, like when he found out Titus Welliver, who I was working with on Bosch. It's like, oh my God, you're part of the Marvel universe. I said, what are you talking about? It's not a universe, it's a franchise. But I did, so I had to go back, and he told me which would be the best film to watch, that I understood the characters, and definitely had to do that because I honestly had no idea what the tone was. And I was really pleasantly surprised when I saw it, because there's so much humor in it. It's so smart. It's so personal. It's so funny. It's not just, crashes and people getting murdered left and right. So yes.
But it must be exciting. I'm looking around. Besides IMDb and Wikipedia, you have your own Marvel page. Where
oh my God, I didn't even know that. I have a Marvel page.
Where they've already broken down what you've done in the last 2 episodes. So,
oh my God! See, I didn't even know this. I didn't know this is how. On the day of the Super Bowl, which by the way is the football one, in case you're like me, are not into athletics, I get this text from my castmate Dewan from Bosch. It's like, oh my God, you're in the Super Bowl. I said, what are you talking about? And that's when I found out that the trailer was happening, and that my character was kind of bookending the trailer. It was crazy. It's been just this wonderful surprise, one after another, on working on this show, just left and right.
So how much more evaluation does Dr. Raynor have to do of Bucky?
Well, I don't, as you saw in episode 2, Captain America was letting me know that it had to be one and done with that. So, you asked me personally, I think there's a lot more to explore, a lot. And I think the fans think that as well. So that's my answer. If you're asking my personal opinion, I think he needs a lot more work. And I think Sam could use a little help too.
And before I let you go, what goes into saying yes to the series you do?
To the series, it's got to be a character that interests me, and it really, and now, like when I did Bosch, it was, I wasn't that interested in doing police procedural. I literally don't like doing shows that are just about, homicide, but it was a wonderful nuanced character. So that's the most important thing. It just, if she's not an interesting character, frankly, it's not going to work for me, because I just kind of, I'm a little bit, I just don't, I don't fade into the background very well. So if I'm not going to be if she's supposed to be just like, the nice wife or whatever who's there, it's not going to work, because, something's going to happen and I'm going to take all this focus. So there's got to be some hook to the character for me that makes her interesting and smart and unpredictable.
Well, you made this character work, so it's good talking to you. It's good seeing you. And I'll see you in another project, because you're always working.
You got it. All right. Lovely to meet you, Wilson. Bye-bye.
Take care.